Hey guys, what is up? Today I'll be talking about religion and whether it's a coping mechanism or not. Now, just a background about me. I grew up Muslim most of my life. I grew up, going to the mosque, praying, doing all the things, a Muslim should do. I was supposed to be praying 5 times a day. Um, I didn't do that all the time, but I tried my best. Now, here's the thing, and here's the question. It's about it's 5:13 a.m. right now. You know, most of the people in my country right now are asleep, and I'm over here wondering what's the point. You see, sometimes religion makes people stronger, and sometimes it doesn't. My question is religion a coping mechanism? Is it just not real, and it's just a coping mechanism to help in life? Because think about it. If you're in, when so many life is so hard, and there's so many tragedies that happen to us in our lives, that if we didn't believe in a higher power, if we didn't believe that if we died we'd go somewhere, positive, and refreshing, we'd go insane. I think that's partly the reason why we're so infatuated with the idea of God, because we believe that, if we just try our best, and if we do the best we can, you know and all our loved ones, all everyone that we care about, including us, will go to heaven. My perspective on this is that from the beginning of time, tragedies have occurred to people, whether it's deaths, whether it's, betrayal, whether it's cheating, whether it's a sickness, you know whatever the case may be. There's different ways of coping with them. And what I found was that some people put so much trust in a higher power. And I feel like that's partly because they don't trust themselves. So, there was for example, if someone gets into a car crash, they'll immediately attribute that to a sign that God, like for a sign that God done that or something. It would be a mismatch, really, a skewed perception of what really of what is the cause and what is the effect. So, so for example, they, like I said, they get into a car crash. Instantly they go, oh, okay, that's a sign from God that I have to be careful. Yeah, but it could be that you were drinking and driving, right? It could be that you weren't paying attention. Maybe it's that. Why would it be that? Oh, God, God's trying to teach you a lesson, or God's trying to do this, God's trying to do that. It could be that you just weren't paying attention. Now, that that's my thoughts on religion. Like I've never. It's been very hard because I've been a Muslim for most of my life. um, but then, there was one day where I sat down. I just, after it was like probably like 7 p.m. at night or something. It was the weekend, and I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 16, 17, maybe. Um, I was out with my family, and we went to McDonald's, and we got like a family box from McDonald's or whatever. We come back home, and every time we get in the car, we'd have to do a special. It's kind of like prayer. I can't really explain it, but it's like a small prayer you'd say when you get in the car to give you good luck. And so, don't mind the cough. And so we do that, and every time we do that, I'd dread being in that car and hearing that, because every time I'd had to make up and act like I was still in the religion, or I still believed in it. A piece of me died. So I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Today I'm gonna spill the beans. So while when we went with our family and they went McDonald's and I went with them, once we came back home, I walk into the door, we sit down, we find a place to eat at our home, and while we're eating, I put my burger down and I go, anyways, guys, I'm not part of the religion. And they go, what? What do you mean you're not part of the religion? I go, yeah, I just don't believe in it. And first they think I'm joking, but then after a while they just become curious. Like, why? What's the point? What's the point? And it was that day on that planted the seed that, hey, this is what he is. He's not really gonna change. And from there, for from that point on, every now and then I'd get comments saying, yeah, when you gonna come back, or commenting questions, or when you gonna come back, or when you gonna come back to God, or what is it that you don't believe in God? And I'd constantly explain it. But my point is, I always found that religion sometimes could make people, you know it depends. Look, I can't, with religion, you could have those people that are like super dedicated to the religion, and you could have people that are that that believe in the religion, they're fine with it, and they're normal people, they're fine, they're upstanding citizens, they've got morals. And then you get some of those wackos where they everything was about religion. That's fine, but it would make them monsters. You know, it's not an opinion. It's actually a fact to say that a significant amount of murder and war has been influenced by religion. Christianity, and Islam. You know, way back, many many years ago. When there were, when they were trying to, when the Christians were trying to, you know, get what was it? Gain influence of a country and make sure that the church had influence. Well, the priests just had so much power and it was almost corrupt. Religion was always a touchy subject that I didn't understand. I just had questions and no one could answer. And that's like why can't I see God? Where, like, how do I know? How do I know there's a heaven? How do I know? How do you know specifically that God answered your prayers, or that it isn't luck and stuff of that nature? And it just makes you wonder. After no one answers your questions, you start to feel lost, and that's the main reason why I left religion. Now I'm agnostic, which means I don't know if there's a God, but I'm open to the idea. If there was, why not? But that's my 2 cents about it. What I've learned from it is you just try to be a good person. Have your own morals that keep you from going insane. From being an upstanding citizen. Helping out. You could be helping out with the chores or providing for your family, or remembering your manners. Just the small things that really make you an upstanding person. And that's what I try to carry throughout my whole life. Thank you. Remember to like and subscribe, and leave any comments of your own experiences and relating to this video. Peace.